Ladies and gentlemen, I am back from my trips. I'm home. I'm here. This is my first video that I'm recording coming back. Lot of comments on the last couple. We'll talk about that when we get in. But I gotta put some mastery levels in. Everybody and their mother is telling me, Tyler, you really gotta do the revive. I'm gonna tell you, you really don't gotta do the revive. Still think it's lame as hell, so I'm not gonna do it. What am I gonna do? I love the idea of more event rooms with minigames in them. I think that that's such a fun idea. Just seems like, it just seems fun. Just really does seem fun. But I do also love, somebody told me about one that's kind of good. I just don't want to read any of these, to be honest. I think it's so much more fun to just play the game and add stuff in as it goes. So I'm gonna do this because mini games being more common is a lot of fun. I had a knock on my door that I had to step away for. And then we're gonna play as the thief. Okay. Why? I don't know, because they're fun. They got 10 decks and they start with a set of things. On critical hit with a primary attack, your next primary attack guarantees a critical hit, which seems super broken. It seems really good. We're gonna hop in and we're gonna get a little thief run. I believe that due to our what do we got here, by the way? Dagger, it's trash. We're gonna get rid of it. Thief Hood is more critical hit multiplier. Thief Gloves is 5 dex, and then the bonus we get is allows attempting to pick a lock when I don't have keys, which is cool. I'm good with that. So here's things we need to discuss, okay? A lot of you yelled at me in the last couple of videos, one because I'm stupid, which is fine, you're allowed to do that. But one of the big things that you told me I was stupid about, I'm actually gonna take the 4 to 5 bombs, man, is that I don't use my souls at the campfires. Here's the thing, okay? I am used to, and it was not even this way in the update at the start. Souls were used as a meta currency in this game. It was not until the most recent update of the game, like a week ago, that souls were actually no longer meta currency, and they were just like locked to the run that you were doing. So I was unaware, and I thought that I was saving my souls for more meta currency points at the end of the run, and the reality is that it was not, so that's my bad, okay? That's my bad. Now we know to use the souls. It's gonna make the runs a lot easier, because I'm basically just going to get full health at the start of every floor. If I lose any health, which is obviously pretty busted. Like, this is very solid. But that's fine. I mean, I'm good with that, and we'll scale accordingly. And if that means that I start doing Cinder runs to make the game harder, I'm gonna start doing Cinder runs to make the game harder, and then we're gonna go from there. This seems fantastic. The Fierce Chainsaw Katana, more damage, more attacks per second, A on the scaling. This is a great weapon. I love this. Okay. It is a sword, which is a pain for me. I use swords pretty much every single episode at this point. But our damage should be very, very good with this. And then who knows? I mean, maybe we build this run to be a sword run. I mean, we're gonna see, right? I think that that's one of the beauties of Tiny Rogues, and it's something that I'm getting frustrated with comments, but I'm not letting the comments get to me, because I'm actually confident that I'm playing the game in a better way than most of you in the comments, and half the time you people don't even know what you're talking about. I think the +3 dex is completely fine. This does grant me more stamina, which is cool, but I don't actually think I care. And we don't care about the offhand. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the 3 dex here. Tiny Rogues is a game that there are like 100,000 decisions in this game, and that's what makes the game so brilliant. You can play this game a lot of different ways. You're gonna play the game differently than I'm gonna play the game, and that is a good thing. It is not a bad thing, and there's no I mean, there may be a statistically correct choice. This seems amazing right here. I mean, dude, both of these are fantastic for us, but I think we want this because, yeah, faster attack speed, quite lovely, always for us. And especially if we can get very good, I can't kill those, very good scaling on our sword. I'm gonna actually take the money. We're gonna run this sword for a little while. But my point is that there's a lot of ways to play this game. And all of them are acceptable. It's okay. Like, you're gonna disagree with some of my decisions, and part of it is going to be that you saw something that I missed, and that's fine, right? There's a lot of paths to success in this game. And I love that about the game. So it's not it's not a complaint to the game, it's a complaint to you guys, right? Like, a lot of people are like, Tyler, the best weapon on your last run was the X, Y, and Z weapon. And it's like, that's fantastic. The X, Y, and Z weapon, you know what? We're gonna get the X, Y, and Z weapon on another run, and everything's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be okay. We don't need... Sometimes I just want to mess around with a weapon, even if it's not the best available choice. Maybe I want to mess around with an idea for a run, even if it's not the best choice, and that's fine. So if that frustrates you, I got news for you. I've been doing my channel like this for 11 years. A lot of you that were around in the modded eating streak time, we'd be on a 25 streak or something like that, and then I would take soy milk, almond milk in the first 2 treasure rooms, just because it's fun to do stupid stuff in video games. If you play to optimize every single run, where's the fun in it? It's way more fun to experiment and explore and try a lot of different things, and Tiny Rogues is a really, really good game to do that with. 10% lucky hit chance with melee weapons. That is pretty good. It's pretty good. This is a melee weapon that we have, so the lucky hit chance would go up. The lucky hits give me more critical hits. The critical hits allow me to get more critical hits because I'm the thief. We would lose our critical hit multiplier, which then makes our critical hits worse. So I don't think you want to do that, even though I think that that's a good item. I think that all of these are bad. I think that this is pretty bad, but it's the best available. I guess probably the best available opportunity was to take that hat and then sell it. But now we get 1 armor, and that's fine. Now, I could come in here and I could do this, but I don't have the souls for that, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave, and that is good. I'm using the souls, okay? It's a new system for me. I'm not used to that. I played a lot of Tiny Rogues where this system did not exist, so I gotta reprogram my brain to use the new system. It's fine. You're gonna be okay, I promise you. This seems fantastic, okay? More lucky hit chance means more critical hit chance, which means more critical hits, which means everything is nice, okay? Now you scale your dexterity to the moon, and if you scale your dexterity to the moon, we're gonna reach a point where we're critting every 20 seconds. And by every 20 seconds, I mean every second. I actually, every 20 seconds is a lot less time to be critting. So, look at your stats real quick, which I don't remember how to pull up because it's been 2 weeks since I've played this game. We have plus 20% lucky hit chance, which means our lucky hit chance is 20, okay. And then in terms of offense, our critical hit chance is currently 8. So the lucky hit chance, I'm just trying to figure all this out. Lucky hits just roll twice for the crit. So I think that's correct. So I think our critical hit chance is technically like 16 maybe-ish. and it'll continue to go as we get more lucky hits. Maybe. There's a lot of systems in this game. It's a lot to unpack and understand, and that's good. I have a lot of fun with it. I'm enjoying it, and you will all tell me if I'm wrong. And frankly, I will probably heart your comments, and then know that I read probably half of it. Unless you made it short and sweet, in which case I probably read most of it. but probably still not all of it. It's tough because what you got to remember is that I never learned how to read. So sometimes when you leave me these massive comments, I don't know how to read, so it makes it really hard for me to process all of them. Okay. Life is good. Life is good. I mean, you can't complain about the run right now. We're doing a lot of damage, and we continue to scale the dex to the moon, and we're gonna get a nice little benefit here from this trap door. Okay, we have lost our armor, which means that we have lost that item as a whole, and that's completely fine. It does not bother me in the slightest. It's a black market, brother. Okay. Summons a Varaguli. I don't know what you are. But I think that that's a fun idea, because I like having companions. Unfortunately, I don't need lightning at all. On combat start, add ambush. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. Buff that increases, that grants 20% increased damage for 8 seconds. It's actually like a decent item, man. For being a common item, I think that that's surprisingly good. We could spend some souls, but I don't think that there's any reason to, unless we want to do this. This is increasing sound damage, which I don't 100% understand what the frick sound damage is. I really think that I just want this, which does increase my evil, which I have not quite figured out what that system actually does in this game. The evil versus good versus chaos versus all of those things. I think that's something that as we get into the end of this run, where we will hopefully beat death, and be able to go into the next area, we're going to learn a little bit more about that, which is good. On the tally of 5 primary attacks, your next one deals a guaranteed crit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Potion effects being permanent, also pretty good. But on a critical hit run, that is the move, and then you take a charm, and everything is going to go fantastic, because now we're guaranteeing the critical hits, which every guaranteed critical hit is a second critical hit. It's all about the crits, brother. This entire run is basically how can I crit like a little freak, okay? My goal is to crit like a freak. If I can crit like a freak, I've succeeded. So give me a charm that increases my crit damage, and we will be on our merry way. What do you got for me? We got a rare, we got a set. Okay. Increases damage dealt to bosses is fine. Lightning ailments, don't care. Santa hat, don't care. I will take this charm, and I think that I'm loving it. I think I'm freaking loving it. I think that that's a very, very nice little bonus for me to have. I have 30 souls. I think that I would be blessed to gain a heart container, because hearts are a little, they're hard to come by. Extra stamina is lovely, but I don't really have like I don't have anything. Well, I guess I have the dash effects buff right now, but I don't have any dash effects, so I need to get that. 2 soul hearts, 1 bombed. I think that's completely fine. And honestly, I am loving our damage right now, and I'm loving my dodging capabilities, which is sometimes questionable at best. Give me my strength. This is mainly just, I don't care about scaling strength at all, but I care about getting my level to a place that is good. So thank you. Golden chest with locked rewards. I think that you can probably make that happen. I do think that we could probably like spend some of these dice to get better things. None of these are better things. I just used 4 dice to go right back to the same thing I had before. The locked chests are fine, but I was hoping to maybe like sneak and get some extra dex or something. Maximum companion capacity. I would love to do that in the future, but not today. I can't really sell stuff, just give me the consumables. The consumables, I've found that this room is like a guaranteed power shard, which is just an increase of a level, or not, but dex growth is amazing. And curse is good too. We can do this. I could improve my weapon, but I think that I would rather just get some gold to possibly do some better weapon improvement in the future. Give me that. Lovely. Don't care about a tavern, don't care about a soul heart. I'm going to reroll +3 intelligence. Increases my critical hit chance with the intelligence. I think that, you know what? We want to scale a little bit of intelligence on this run, and the opportunity for a little rare 3-banger. We take those and we run to the bank with it. Now potions I don't care about, so I'm going to reroll again. +1 dex. Okay, dude, it's good. I'm starting to understand and see the matrix in Tiny Rogues a little bit more, and a lot of it is due to your guys' comments. They have been very helpful in figuring out this stuff. Guaranteed body armor, but with curse. However, I can dispel that curse. And my body armor that we currently have is fine. It's not great. The ranged weapon, I'm gonna tell you, I'm really struggling to get rid of this sword. Like, it's a rare sword. It's good. It's very good. I'm gonna re-roll this. It's a tough one. I don't really like either of these. I guess I'm gonna take a guaranteed melee weapon, but I'm not super happy with this. I don't think I've fought this boss before. I'm not sure I've actually ever been on this floor before, now that I'm thinking about it. Have I been in the sewers before? Somebody is probably going to tell me I have, and that I'm losing my mind, stroking out, something like that. It's good though. I'm happy with it. If I'm out here, you know what? If I'm stroking out and I'm continuing to play at the level that I'm playing, I'm gonna consider that a big win for me. What are you? You're a melee weapon, scales very high. Oh, dude, hold on. Hold on. Little buff that grants 300% critical hit multiplier when we kill an enemy. And still scales very high. Dude, I think is kind of banger. I think is kind of banger. Okay. Let's see how this dagger does for me, because I have a feeling it may end up doing a whole butt ton of damage, and I enjoy a good butt ton of damage. Okay, it is not doing well. It is. I think it's comparable. Okay, I think it's well, I don't know. It's actually like really good. I think it's really good. It's less effective. Holy dude, that could be wild. This could be insane. This is also like really good. I think these are all good. Do we wanna go all in on dex here? So we would lose the critical hit increase from the intelligence, but we would gain 100% luck. I'm sending it. I'm sending it. I think I'm crazy, but I think it's for the better. I think you're about to see us pop off. Maybe it was a terrible decision, but I think it's good. I think it's very good. Now, I will say that I'm actively seeing that the run is worse, so that's something that I need to figure out. This is probably useless for me, but I will refrain from making too many judgments about it till seconds later. You are seeing, so like, as soon as we get the kill, multiple potions, huh? Can't re-roll this, huh? Tough one. I guess I'll take this. It is a mimicky chest. You're seeing that we're able to make this happen. Look, I know that I should not just pop all of the potions as soon as we get them, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm a little freak. I can do the curse. Am I cursed right now? No, I'm not cursed right now. At least I don't think I'm cursed right now. There's so many stats, man. There's so many freaking stats. Like, how do you keep track of all this stuff? Yeah, I got no curse. I could do this, get the gold, and then dispel the curse. I think that that's fine. I think I'm pleased with this. As soon as you get that kill, that guarantees that crit, that next bit of damage is insane. So dispel the curse, please. Then you go for Dex. We're all in. It's only Dex from here on out, unless you get the ability to take something like with Dex. We can make a Dex run work. We just gotta build it as such. Like, you're seeing the damage. It can be great. It can be really good. Fortune Blessing, sure. Give me Dex. The dream is that you get a Dex weapon that scales S on, I'll take the charm. A weapon that scales at an S for Dex, because that's gonna allow us to really pop off. But that's a lot harder to come by, I'm gonna tell you. The fact that we have 2 A's on this run is a miracle in among itself. Okay. Thank you, sir. Great work. Great work. You're doing some amazing stuff here. That was a dodge, I'm gonna tell you. You just didn't see the dash. Oh, I did not expect that attack. Okay, I need to swap to the sword to finish him because I needed a little bit more range. If I can get used to swapping my weapons, man, we're gonna be in good shape. I may switch back to the sword just to see if I'm doing more damage with it now. But we'll figure that out shortly. Increased damage dealt to dragons. Who cares? Who cares? Don't really care about this either, and I don't really, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, but it's not better than what I have. Yeah, I will take this, although I do think that it's not fantastic. Okay. It's hard to tell if I'm supposed to get rid of the thief stuff, or if I'm supposed to keep the thief stuff over time. Dude, look at the rate of fire from the sword right now. This is because we're getting the increase to our rate of fire right now. I can't help but notice that all of a sudden our damage is ass. Is that something that I should be like a little bit concerned about, that all of a sudden our run is terrible? Probably, yeah. I think that there's room to be concerned about that. I don't know, it's coming back. I don't know why that last room was so rough. 5 bombs for 1 hearted damage. I think that's a horrific trade. I think that I am actually like extremely upset to make that trade, but now I got bombs for the rest of my life. We should not use 12 bombs on this run. So that's fine. Am I ready to sell equipment? I think that we are. Get rid of this little 10G banger. You can sell this guy too. Another 10G banger. You're gonna be like 4, 3. That's fine. Can't sell that. Very fine. Okay. Increase intelligence, decrease dex. Yeah, this is a horrific idea. I'll take the bottles of booze. We're now at a point, I got 111 money, okay? I think that in order for us to make this run truly happen, we need to dump everything that I have into upgrading this knife. And I know that a lot of you are going to be like, Tyler, you gotta realize that this knife is not your endgame. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. You're probably correct. You're probably right, but I'm still gonna do it, okay? And now I'm going to gamble away everything that I own, in hopes of a bright future. What is this? Increased damage per max stamina. Okay, now you're talking and cooking with like a little bit of gas. I think there's something really fascinating with that, because I could spend my souls to increase my stamina and basically get a large increase. You're not good. This weapon doubles critical hit multiplier, which is fun, but the scaling is not good enough. You are now crashed. I forgot that bombing that does not do anything. I'm going to refill my flasks at the campfire, but I don't need the gold, so maybe we can afford to do this, not refill for a floor, increase max stamina instead. Especially now, like I would really like to heal. That seems intelligent. Summon items and a helmet. These are just horrible. These are just horrible. I guess I would like a summon item. We can have a summon, right? Maybe it's one that really benefits us. Part of our issue right now, and maybe this is a reason for me to swap to my swords during boss fights. We actually struggle with that our primary weapon is not good for boss fights. I'm gonna die, dude, which would be a real shame. That would be a real messy scenario if I died on this run. Okay. Well, now you have to spend on heals. So I hope you're well and prepared for that. Okay, what do you got? Good summons, that's an epic summon. What are you? Tiger Cub. 20% melee critical hit chance. Yeah, it's like real good. It's like freaking excellent. Each jackalope grants 25% increased damage with lucky hits. It's also great, okay? That's also great. I do think that higher critical hit chance is better than my, well, I don't know. Maybe it would have been, I'd get a lot of lucky hits. I don't know. It's fine. We get the tiger. I go down to the next floor. It is an epic. I'm going to take rarity into account there and hope that there's probably math that I could figure out, but who cares, right? Full day recover. Give me my flasks. And then it's 30 souls for that. I cannot afford to do that. Attune my items that I probably don't have. I'm going to take the intelligence for just the XP, okay? I know I'm not getting any stats out of this, and that's okay. That is okay. We don't need the stats out of it. I'm going to swap back to using my knife. I'm going to take souls because now we have a vested interest in increasing our stamina on this run. And you can see that our knife is... it's doing damage. Some damage, I guess I should say. I'm gonna take the rare weapons. Is there a B, a B, a B, an E? Don't care. Take the rarest of the bunch, which is probably this one. And then give me more dexterity. More dex you have, more damage you have. Just continue to do as such. The problem with this dagger, and it's a problem, okay? I'm not denying it. The problem with this dagger is we find ourselves in a position where I am very close to enemies at all times, which is, it can be scary. It can be very scary. We're looking for something real wacky here. Swords drain mana, grants more attack speed to mana draining weapons. It's okay. All right, it's okay. I don't really want, yeah, I mean, I guess I have to do this, but in turn, this does make our, this makes our sword probably much better, because now the sword is going to have increased damage. Does that excite me? The problem is I still feel like it's about the same. +5 lucky hit chance. Okay, sure. This is probably a minigame because I have increased my minigame potential. Get ready for me to spam my spacebar. A lot of you told me that you can hear me spam it, which is fun. Swordfish power. Sure. Do it. I will try to catch another fish. This one's going to be harder. Okay, send it. It was not harder. The narrator chimes in. 10 gold on consumption. Fantastic. I will try again. I'm loving this. I'll keep going, man. It got away. Okay, never mind. Give me 5 souls is good because I'm trying to increase my stamina so we can put this on. The thing is, right now, this is better. But as soon as I can increase my stamina one more time, it will be better. So, am I also encumbered right now? Am I encumbered? I am encumbered. Okay, that's a really good reason to get rid of this. Let's just swap to you. I'm no longer encumbered. Give me the souls, okay? Because now I would like to ensure that we are... Oh, dude. This is so much better. Being encumbered really was killing us here. This is also a one-handed weapon, so an offhand would be fantastic for us here. extra stamina is going to increase our damage. Where the frick did you go, brother? Okay, I hate walruses that disappear into the ground. Whoa, a walrus with a gun. An exciting twist. It's my favorite Devolver game. Walrus with a gun. Okay. Great work, gamers. Little dicey dodging here. Not to be confused with the dicey dungeons that we may encounter in the future. Give me a heal right here. Give me these souls. I am spending on stamina. I'm going to warn you right now. If you expect me to refill my flasks, you're going to be vastly disappointed. Offhand, +1 block, +1 evade will make me encumbered, which is tough. Rare helmet that just adds evade. A ring, trigger your defy death attacks and your on-dash effects on dropping a bomb. Sucks. Actually, like a really unfortunate set of items. I am going to take this. Maybe we can build around it, but the reality is that it's not very good. It's not very good. And that's life. We go down, okay? We're going to add stamina, which is going to increase our damage by 10%. Okay, so very, very good here. Now that I know that I should be using these, it makes my life, it adds another layer of decision making to our run, which is good. That's a fantastic thing for me. I'm very pleased about this. Okay, y'all gotta go. Alright, you actually touched me there, which is, that's a shame. I did not want to be touched in that scenario. Grants a potion, grants a dice. I'm gonna take the dice. We find ourselves in a little bit of a sketchy spot right now. Because now I'm one hit. I'm one hit, which is scary. And there's enemies friggin' everywhere. And I think that it speaks volumes to the fact that I wanted to switch to my sword once I went down to 1 health. Because that probably means that I trust my sword more than my dagger that I have fully upgraded. So that's something that I'm going to have to unpack in therapy later. Exchange a trait is good. I mean, it's pretty good. I think that one's really good. I think this is also very good. I think that's scary, but I do think it's good, and I think that that's good. I would not replace any of these, honestly. So give me a random resin for the room. I am going to attempt, I think that we got a lucky dodge right there. I am going to attempt to use my sword for our rooms right now, just because I think the damage is slightly better on it. This is fire damage for a couple rooms. Let's increase our dex even further. I do not like this room. This room terrifies me. Terrifies me, but went fine. Selling stuff is good. Is good. And then immediately into a blacksmith. We're gonna go kind of crazy here, and I think that that's fine. 23. Holy frick. Okay, and then sell this. Come in here, and we are going to basically go all in on this sword, and that's fine. And we're gonna save ourselves enough money to go into the tavern. We're going to immediately go for a heal to start and get the flask going. Repair potion, no. I would like... This is enchantment, right? Do I have an enchantment on this? Yeah, it's the 10% increased damage, which goes a long way for what it's worth. You're storm in a bottle? No, you're just buy souls. That's actually like a probably good idea. It's probably a good idea. But here's what I would like to do is I'd like to re-roll. And then upon re-rolling, we're going to hope for the sword guy. We did not get the sword guy. Dice guy is kind of good. It's pretty good. I think I'm going to take this one to gain some more dice. Then we can use our dice to get better stuff here. Ranged weapon, I don't think I care about. Loot rock, I don't think I care about. More gold, I do, but I don't. Random resin, I don't care about. More mana could be okay, but I don't think it's amazing. I know I'm using a lot of these, but I want to get something of value. Grants an armor. I mean, that's pretty good. Our armor is forever here. And you're seeing our damage is improving a lot. I think an epic item, we're hoping for an offhand / an accessory here. And how's our damage looking? Damage is fine. I can't help but feel that this run is never going to reach what it should have been, right? Like, I think that this run had a lot more potential than what I'm going to finish this run at. I hope I'm wrong, okay? I really do. I hope I'm vastly wrong. I hope that we end up getting, like, one final item and it obliterates everything. But I'm not banking on that, okay? That is an offhand, I believe. It is. Increased melee damage dealt to bosses. I become extremely over-encumbered. But it is nice. Upon entering a floor, makes the rewards offered after defeating the boss offer +1 choice. That also encumbers me. I do think that this is better than what we have. This is very likely a... I mean, that's a pretty massive amount of money to sell it. So I think that that's a plus. The equip load on the poncho is pretty high, but even getting rid of it is not enough. We're just kind of stuck in that position, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna carry it until we can't, okay? And unfortunately, I can't do this, which kind of sucks. Let's try to get our level up so we can get our last trait. I don't know what that trait should be. I'm gonna hope for something that is dex scaling related. When that happens, we're still a bits away from that happening, I suppose. +3 dexterity, that's pretty damn nice. We do like that. Are you seeing the critical hits that are popping out here? Occasionally, it goes kind of crazy. Like, that is a crit, like, at least every other attack, which is really good. Let's take the chance. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I think this is exactly what you want to see. Yeah, I think this is exactly what you want to see. It's another sword. It's also, this is the SD89 item. Misfits sword. Amazing. Oh, dude, it's gonna be so good. It's about to be so good. I think you're about to witness greatness. It's okay, actually. I don't think it's perfect. I expected a little bit more. It's probably because we don't have it fully leveled. And I'm not sure we're going to be able to get it fully leveled is part of the problem here. Maybe. I mean, maybe we will. We'll see. I think this is important right here. What do we got? Completing a combat encounter without taking damage, gain a stack of morale. Gain increased crit at close range. That's probably pretty good. This is up to 100 increased damage, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Is it better than just doing this? I don't know. I mean, we crit a lot. Increasing the multiplier is going to be like a lot more damage. That could be upwards of 1,000 more damage. But this could be more damage over time if I play well, which I guess I don't trust myself. I guess we'll try this. I think that this is fine. Yeah, you know what? I think that this has increased our damage more. Because now on those crits at close range, okay, I need to not die as well. That would be a nice little added touch. Nice little bonus. I would like to come in here. I'd like to upgrade this. Okay. Then let's just keep the ball rolling. Yeah, this is your weapon, I think. Like I think we have the weapon of choice for the future. I also think that I would like to not die. Would be a really cool, be a fun, cool little tweak to this run. Give me the Dragon Slayer stash that contains a rare or an epic weapon. Maybe you're gonna give me something even better than what I have. What we need is an S tier scaling dex weapon. That would immediately be the dream. But I'm not expecting it. A tier plus a plus 25% lucky. I mean, that could be pretty good. I'm encumbered, dude, because we're using this. That's about to increase our damage by 100 trillion. It's about to be very, very good. Because we were massively over encumbered. I think. I don't know. This is still... I think it's just okay, man. I don't think it's perfect, right? Maybe I'm crazy, but I think it could be better. This fight is a little wonky right now. I would really like for it to be a little less wonky. I have a feeling that this guy has a lot. When those little other things were active, it makes it a lot. Makes him harder to kill. I can't speak because I'm stuck in hell. We need to get rid of these. Okay, we need to get rid of these. Non-negotiable. Get out of here. Get out of here. Kill that thing, and then kill him. Okay, lot of attacks. A lot of attacks. They're all over the place. Where are you at? Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, you're being a little freak. And that's good. Is good. I'm the best. Okay, we're gonna full heal, which sucks because I can't buy more stamina. But what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? What do you got? All common or uncommons except for some rare gloves. 2.5% increased primary attack. It's not good enough. +1 heart. I guess that is good enough. I'm not even gonna look at the gloves. I know I'm not taking them. I'm terrified. I think the run's good. I just think it's a little scary, okay? I know... I know what I should do, okay? I should do this. We all know I don't want to, right? We all know I don't want to. Give it a second, okay? I don't know, man. I really should not add another stamina point. 10% increased damage does not add that much to me. Like, this is the best available option. I understand that you... Look, this is why I'm who I am. You have to... You gotta go big or go home. If I die, I die. But it's gonna be more fun, okay? It's gonna be more fun. So let's make it happen, okay? Let's make it happen. More dodge means more opportunities for us to ensure that we're dodging and making the decisions we are. Okay, I will die, and it's the decision that I made. What the frick? There's too many attacks. I also think that these knives are not our best available option. What the frick? I wasn't using the good knife. Good sword. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. A lot of tough situations here this entire time. Let's take the booze. Yeah, okay, you're witnessing our damage now be absurd, which is nice. I'm gonna need all of you guys to stop this madness. Just stop the madness, okay? There's a lot of madness going on. I'm gonna need you to stop it. Put this here. Grab this. Pop it. I should be able to pop all of this tipsiness right now. +1 dex. -1 strength. It is good. Okay, it is good. I will die. I think I will die. Maybe I won't. Okay. There's a lot of enemies in these rooms is a big part of the issue. Okay. Tough one. It hurts. It hurts. The curse is broken because I was supposed to win in this episode. Just couldn't get what we wanted to happen on that one. It was hard. I mean, it was very difficult. Obviously, I should have healed at the end, but we went for the fun play instead of the correct play, and that's why you watch the damn channel. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, like the video, much appreciated. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.